I don't know what happened. Hello, hello. Okay, I don't know what happened. It took me a while to fix it because it was starting giving me a freaking error. I don't know why it was giving me an error. I don't know why. But hopefully I have. Ooh, look at that thing. It's all like sticking out there. Hopefully I have it completely fixed now. Hopefully I don't have any more interruptions. We don't need interruptions, do we? We don't need any interruptions. Ooh, too far out. All right. What type of 3D printer do you have? I have the CR10, the original that came out years ago. That's basically 300 by 300 by 400 of the print build. So, it's good for one. I want to learn Blender. Hey, Slifer Slacker. I haven't seen you here in a while, Slifer Slacker. So it's been a while. It's been a while. So I've been trying. I'm sorry about the whole thing about the connection, guys. I don't know what is going on tonight with the whole connection. But yeah, that I have the CR10, the original one. That it's not the biggest one because there's a bigger one that's the CR10S Pro. So yeah, let's not mess up. I'm not touching anything except for like my mouse and everything. So I hope nothing goes wrong in that. Geez, look at that. It's like all the way back there. This is the one thing about 3D modeling that's a little hard. That you're trying to get everything in a certain way. Because you're like this, looking at this angle, looking at that angle, looking at this, up there, like you're trying to get it all right. Trying to get it all like nice and everything. But yeah, if a lot of you guys, I'll tell you this right now. And I was talking to my friend Sandy about this because I saw that she had made a donation for the channel and everything. And if you guys want to do the same, if you want to help support the channel, because right now we're trying to collect funds. We're trying to at least make about 300 before Monday. At least trying. I know it's like an impossible goal in general. In such a few amount of days. But trying to see if we can make it because where I originally got my 3D printer from, I got it from Banggood.com, and those printers go for like $500 almost, a CR10, like almost 500, like something's like 400, 500 between that. But right now Banggood.com is having a sale on the CR10, and they're only having it until Monday. So before shipping or anything, depending on where you live. They're selling the CR10, the one I have, for $289, guys. $289. You cannot tell me that is not a deal and a half. For a printer that has that build size. 300 by 300 by 400. That's not tiny. That's not small. That thing can 3D print a helmet, and you can be happy with that. It's like if you're not happy with that, there's something wrong with you. If you're not happy with that, you got a little bit of a problem. Shrink myself down here a little bit because I can't see my keys over here. Like I'm using like both screens. So yeah, if you want to donate to the channel and help support, so far we collected about $80 in donations, guys. Today we got $80 just from 2 people, so I'm happy about that. So hopefully we can reach that goal, so we can get another CR10 here to make builds faster, bust out faster videos, more content, show you guys more type of videos. Because I'm getting a lot of DMs for people asking me for specific helmet builds. They want to see specific helmets done because obviously I know for a fact that they want to make these specific helmets. Those are helmets that they want to make for themselves. So they want to learn. They want to know, what's good, what's not good, what is bad, what is not. So it's like that's what the channel is for. Me doing the work, and if I make a mistake, at least you guys know it and don't have to repeat my mistakes. Because you learn from your mistakes, but might as well let me do the mistakes instead of you guys. You don't have to. You don't have to make the mistakes or the errors. So yeah. So I think I got that for you guys. I got your back with that one. I got your back. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah. Straighten this out a little bit. There you go. I'm just trying to straighten out these lines as much as I can. At least make them at least a little bit on the even side, Even Steven, baby. Even Steven. Remember that TV show on Disney? The Even Stevens? Pick that up a little bit. Pick you up too, maybe. And then when I harden the edge, it'll kind of slope, so it won't have that sharp point. So we're gonna be good there. It's gonna take a while. And as you see, my mesh is a little bit, bigger, but when I go like this, it looks like the photo is bigger. So we got the happy medium. We got the happy medium. The other thing what I'm doing right now is like I'm taking all of these faces and changing up the vertices a little bit, like the faces and everything. I'm changing it up, adding more vertices just to get that pattern. So I'm gonna erase these faces. I'm gonna just extend this a little bit down. Scoochy ooch. Give it a little scoochy ooch. And then we're gonna, press E. We're gonna put an edge here. Put an edge here. Obviously, it didn't reach that far. Yeah, scooch it back. Scooch it back. There we go. Then move forward. So, obviously, we're gonna have to add like a face right here. So I'm just gonna connect these first. Like, do a little abstract painting here. And just gonna grab that vertices. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it downtown. You know what I'm saying? There we go. And then I'm going to bring this one back over here because we need that edge. I think one time I saw a spirit orb when I was younger. I won't have to. I wouldn't be like, I don't think you saw that, because I'm sure as hell know that I saw one as a kid. I was like, what is this? It's like, I was like, what is this? I've heard plates moving. I've heard things back in the day. As a kid growing up, I've seen I guess you could say I've seen orbs and stuff like that. I've had my share of seeing, you know, orbs and other stuff. Yeah, you know, sometimes you think you don't see something and you do, you know, and it's like kind of scary. You know, it's like, oh my god, did I just see what I thought I saw and everything? It's like, no. It's like, me, please, mama, no, mama, no, mama, no. And if you guys have ever seen the movie, have you ever seen the movie Pixel? That's where I got that line from. You know, I got that line. Please, mama, no. That's where I got that line from. I got it from the movie Pixel. So move that here. I think. Let's see. Let's see if this is gonna be red. Nope. Still blue. But this is. Hey, hold on. Yeah, this is a little jutted out. It shouldn't be so far out. Shouldn't be so far out. Scooch it back. There we go. Did you saw a shadow person? A shadow person? Shadow person. I don't think I've ever seen a shadow person before. I don't think I've ever seen. So I think I'm good there. For at least what I know of. It's like a shadow person. Out of all things to see, a shadow person. Right now I have the CR10 running. As you can see, I kind of made it into a direct feed, a direct drive way. Now it no longer comes from the side. I actually did it from, I put the motor right on the top of the extruder. And so look where the hot end is. So everything is on top, and now the filament's all the way on the top being fed through down. And so no more tubes going through there and everything. So now so far it's doing good. I did have a little problem, and I thought it was probably the way the feed was, but it was actually the filament. Apparently, even though it was sealed, probably wasn't sealed all the way, and it ended up getting, there's moisture in the filament, and now the filament is no good. And it was a new spool too. So $15 down the drain. Hey, Cameron Smith, what is up? What is up? Smash the like button, people. Smash the like button, because if you haven't smashed the like button yet, it's like not saying Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, you know. If you like the holidays, guys, you smash the like button. If you like Christmas, you smash that like button. You like Hanukkah, you smash the like button. You like Kwanzaa, again, you smash the like button. So you smash it, and you smash it hard. If you're new here to the channel, remember to hit like and always subscribe, because if you want to see more content, because I do make videos of helmets and everything. And if you guys want to see specific helmets, you know, make sure you subscribe and leave a comment down below. That way I know what kind of helmet you actually want to see next. So, you know, that's the best way for me to know that you guys want to see a specific helmet. You know, so far people have been asking me for Wild Force. They've been asking me for Jungle Fury and stuff like that. So, you know. Well, things haven't changed since I last visited. I'm still trying to make a Lunar Ranger helmet. Well, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take time, you know. Things like that ain't easy. Trust me, I know. Have you tried the Bloody Mary challenge? No, I have not, and I'm not gonna try either. Yeah, you know, I like to watch the stuff on YouTube, but I'm not gonna do it. I am not gonna do it. I'm not gonna try my luck with that. there's no way I'm gonna like, you know, dare even do that, because you know, stuff could be real. You know, that people have seen spirits, people have seen orbs, you know, and you know, I'm not the type of person to tempt fate or dare or mess with a spirit, because you never know what kind of Pandora's box you're opening. And so yeah, you know, it's like I leave that to Mosar G, Omar Gosh, James the Fam, Chelsea Luna. Like, I leave that stuff to those people. They can do it. You know, maybe Danny Dorito too, and like also like as of recently, I know you can count on Ali H for doing stuff like that. You know, it's like, hey, if they're doing it, I don't have to. I'll be a watching bystander and look what they're doing, but I'm not going to dare tempt it myself. No, no, no. It's not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea, people. You know, it is something that, you know, those YouTubers can try for themselves. I will stay and do my thing in, you know, Chim Chim Chiru and all that rot. So yeah, you know what I'm saying. Chim Chimini, Chim Chimini, Chim Chim Chiru. So yeah, so. Have you heard of La Llorona channels? I've heard of them all. I've heard of La Llorona challenge, the Bloody Mary challenge. I've heard of the Slender Man challenge. I heard it all, and I've seen the videos. That's why I'm like, no, thank you. It's like, you don't mess with spirits. Don't mess with those. No, thank you. It's like, no gracias, señor. No gracias. Yo no quiero Taco Bell. You know? Wait, not even the same thing. It was like, yo no quiero Taco Bell. I don't want spirits. I don't want spirits. Maybe tequila, but I don't want the other kind of spirits. You know, I don't need that, señor. I don't need that. Don't want that. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. The Candyman channel. I've heard it all. I've been watching videos like that for years. I've been watching videos like that for so. Look at that. Look at how messy that looks. I don't know why it comes out this way. Look at that. Look how messy that is. It's like, look at that. Even this part is like sticking out. Oh, lordy people. Lordy, what is wrong with you? Why are you sticking out? Why are you out there? Oh, not even connected. I know how to connect it though. If you ever guys have this problem, this is what you do. You click both of the vertices, and what you go here is you your right click, or you can go to Alt M, and you can either click first, click last, or click the center. We're gonna go click last, and then they'll all be connected together, and you know, and just move them along. I still gotta make a vertices here because that's got a gap still. So yeah. My dad suggested that I should make the first version out of cardboard and paper mache. Hey, that's. Hell yeah. Hey, we have a new subscriber. We had a new subscriber. I don't know how to even say that name. Kaka Rothel, you know, it's like Kaka, you know, it's like when I say Kaka, I'm thinking doodoo. I don't no offense, you know, I'm not judging your name. But never heard the name before, so it's kind of, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I don't know if it's KK or Kaka. Kaka. I don't know. I just had a flashback of that Disney movie Robots. Yeah, Kaka, Kaka. Like what? So we have another subscriber. We got another fan member here. You know, we got another person. So everybody, welcome the new subscriber to the family. You know, you always gotta welcome the new people and smash that like button for support. Smash the like button for support. So that's what you gotta do. You know, especially during the holidays. And well, I'm trying to find a blue similar to the Lunar Rangers color. Okay. Well, you could always get paints custom made. That's another way to go. You know, you could actually get custom made paints. You know, that's how a lot of people have done it in the past. You know, they get those custom paints made and everything. So I don't know why I thought I saw my lights dim for a second there. It's weird. We're talking about ghosts and then the lights dim. I'm like, what the heck? Not the time. Not the time. Not while talking about, you know, spirits and ghosts and stuff. No. No, thank you. No. I don't want that. Not now. It's not the right time to be messing with that. Don't be doing that, people. You know, you talk about ghosts and see what happens. You almost at 2,000 subscribers. Yeah, I'm almost at 2,000. I think like yesterday I was pretty close until like last night. I went to go check my my tally because last night like earlier in the afternoon it said about 1,830 in the afternoon. It said 1,839, and then last night it jumped from 839 all the way back to 835, and now we have a new subscriber. So I guess we lost another one because now it says 1835 again. So I guess we lost one. I don't know if people are unsubscribing or is it that YouTube is removing subscribers. So I don't know exactly because I've heard a lot of things happen like that. You know, people, you know, don't watch enough of the videos, so you know, YouTube assumes that they're bots because somebody had been subscribed to the channel and hadn't been able to watch the live streams or the videos in a while because they've been so busy that when they went to come to the live stream, they realized that they were unsubscribed to the channel. So I don't know what's going on with that. You know, people are getting unsubscribed when they're not unsubscribing themselves. Please refrain from using foul language. I know it's self-assemble. How is that foul language, Streamlabs? Oh my god. At Cameron Smith, that is not spandex. Hold on. It's not just paint through spandex too. What the heck is Streamlabs doing? Hey Johnny, what is up? How you doing? What's up? What's new? What's old? What's blue? What's borrowed? And how are you? Trying to figure this out. Ish. I think you meant eh. I think that's what you meant eh. And if you're here, Jody, you gotta smash the like button too. You gotta hit that thumbs up. You know, you got to. You gotta show some love in this live stream. You gotta show some love. It's important to do that. It's important to show love. And how are the kitties? How are the kids doing? How they holding up? What is new with those kids of yours? See, how was that foul? I don't know. I don't know what Streamlabs is thinking, because it's not even the Nightbody with Streamlabs. Streamlabs, what's wrong with you? You know, it's like they're good waiting for school vacation. Yeah, you got any plans for the holiday vacation? You got any plans with the girls? I think he was talking about the suit material. I said, yeah, but I don't know why Streamlabs thought it was foul language to talk about spandex. I guess Streamlabs thinks that spandex is a naughty word. I don't know. I don't know what Streamlabs is thinking is like it's a naughty word. It's like is it naughty, Streamlabs? I don't think so. I've heard worse words than that. It was like it's not naughty. It's not naughty. We've all had our shit. We're all adults. We know what words are naughty and what words are not. You know. Sure, we've heard of plenty of those type of words growing up. Some more than others. Oh wait, hold on. I ended up cutting a face that wasn't even mine. Look at that. I thought this was in the front. My bad. My bad. I messed up right there. I messed up. So. Gonna connect these vertices. Gonna go to last. There we go. Connect that. And we're gonna just click and make a face. I'm gonna make a face there. And then, hold on. That didn't make a face, did it? Oh, it already had a face, so. Okay, my bad. My bad. I messed up there. I messed up right there. Thinking it had a face, and it didn't. It already had one. So, like, gonna cut here. Add it to the vertices right here. There we go. To be honest, I can't find the blue suit I need. Well, you could always get it custom made. You know, that's one way to go. So you could probably get it custom made. Like ask, go. You can find a place that does it. You can actually get those things custom made. You know, with the specific color that you're looking for. So I think you would be good in that aspect to, you know, check out. You know, I think there was one place called Snake Pit Studios, I think it was called, and I think they kind of dabbled in that aspect, that they were making like custom suits and everything. So I would say it's the best place to go, you know, because I've seen people do it like specific colors, because it's not a color that's made for that particular suit. So, you know, it's like I would try your hand in that aspect. Get it. Check out places that can make a custom suit, and you tell them, you know, I need it in this color, like a navy blue. You know, similar to, you know, from one of the suits from Ninja Storm. It was that kind of, it had like those navy blue colors in it. So I think that would be like the best way to go in that whole aspect. So far, so good. You know, it's not perfect. It ain't nowhere near perfect. You know, especially when we go to the side. You know, it's like so. You know, it's like it's not bad. It doesn't really match up with the side photo, but sometimes you have to make alterations because a side photo will not necessarily be as accurate to the front view photo. So, you know, it's like doing like a little hodgepodge of guessing and adjusting until you get the shape that you need and the details that you need. So we get close enough and then adjust and alter as we go and everything. So it's it's just a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of work. Hey, at least it's not a Power Ranger helmet or a Kamen Rider helmet, because that would take forever. You know, it's like, what are you doing, Oscar? Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing something. I don't know what it is I'm doing, but I'm doing something. You know, like, gotta go here and go like that, and then I gotta go here, and then I gotta go like that. So I'm making like faces here and there. Let's see. I'm gonna make a vertices here. Gonna go there and there and there. Make a face, and we're gonna be adjusting it. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go here, and we're going to make a face about here. So we got that cut. So we're gonna go over here, because as you can see, look, it doesn't match. It's not. It's overlapping. It's overlapping. So we're gonna go here to the last, and now those are gonna be connected. So far, so good. So we're good, and we're getting good. There you go. So F. The one thing I'm very concerned about when it comes to this is, you know, it's like that blue marking. So I'm gonna check, because I don't know, like some of these vertices I can actually, you know, see through more than others. So I'm just gonna double check. You see the face orientation. Okay, that one, you know, that's not even, there's no face there. You know, that's actually see through. So there's a hole there. So you know, so far, not too bad. Not too bad so far. So, like, have any of you guys attempted this program yet? Have you guys attempted, or at least tried, to work with Blender or anything? Like, at least try to do something kind of on the small side. You know, you don't have to try something, you know, huge. You know, it's like you don't gotta try something big that's, you know, overly challenging for you. You know, because we all have those things that are, you know, they're these helmets or these things that we really want to make, and they're a little bit more harder than your anything simpler. Like, this is more simple than any other helmet that I've tried in the past. You know, especially, you know, recently working with the Kamen Rider helmets that I've been working on. And like I said, guys, like, this is actually from a PDO that I exported into an OBJ. Because one of the reasons why I started 3D modeling was the fact of the matter that things were a little bit, you know, getting financially tight, and some people sell models so expensive, and some people don't. And the ones that you usually want, that you want to buy and everything, and it's like too expensive. Like, I've seen helmets go for like the file, not the actual helmet, but the files for like $30-40. You know, it's like, I'm sure there are a lot of people that buy them. You know, they have the money. What's my zodiac sign? I'm an Aquarius. You know, I'm an Aquarius, and yeah, I'm an Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. I remember that song from so long ago. I sang that song once with a group of people that I was part of a production company. When I was back in my day, when I was doing like some stage acting, we did the song Aquarius, because it was for Millennium Night, because we had like a Friday night cabaret, and one of our cabarets was called Millennium Night for celebrating the new millennium. You know, so it's a nice memory. Thank you for reminding me of that part. So we had to wear like hippie clothes. So imagine that. You know, I'm just like a hippie with tie dye T-shirt and everything. Yeah. I feel like my parents. Like, I don't know. My mom, when she was younger, she kind of looked like a child. It's kind of lagging. Okay, I don't have nothing downloading or anything, so I don't know, maybe something's wrong with the connection, but if it's lagging, hopefully it fixes itself a little bit. So I don't know. So I'm hoping. Maybe that's why people are leaving, because it probably starts to lag, and it kind of sucks. And if people leave, it's like it ends the live stream, earlier than I wanted, And we don't want to end the live stream early, do we? Do we really want to end a live stream that early? No, we don't. Oh, wait a minute. There's a face here that's too big. Wait. Oh, no. That's in the right spot because we got it. That's this thing. So, yeah. See? Right there. It's in the right space. So, almost changed it up because I was like, what the heck did I do? Sandy! Sandy, my darling. Oh, Sandy. Can't you see? Thank you for the donation, Sandy. I love you a lot for that. You are a awesome fam and friend and fellow cosplayer. So thank you very much. And thank you for what you do, because since you're an EMT, you help save lives. So thank you for that, for, helping save lives. Yes, I love this helmet. Yeah, this is Magneto we're working on. And if you're wondering where the centerpiece is, guys, because there's a centerpiece in this picture. The centerpiece is right here. It's like I'm gonna adjust it because this was a Peppercurl file, guys. So it wasn't like the best looking thing around. So I'm gonna have to adjust this piece and give it a back plate, because look at that, it's hollow. So I want to give it a back plate so that way, probably round it off in a way that way it can be glued here, maybe with some magnets or something or Velcro. I don't know. To each his own. However somebody wants to do it. To attach it with a Velcro piece right there, sticks right there, or attach it with some magnets like Uncle Jesse did on his because he wore a Magneto cosplay that he worked, and a lot of the pieces were 3D printed, like the gauntlets and everything, and he used purple PLA, so he didn't paint it or sand it or anything. He just left it the way it is. And then he casted this. He casted the thing out of. I don't know if he did it out of. He 3D printed it out of resin, or he did it normally. But it probably was like a 3D printed resin piece. So, is based off the Colonius video? Well, the picture is actually from Colonius. The pictures are actually from Colonius, but the helmet itself right here was actually this is the base of a Peppercurl file that I found. So what I'm doing is, since I'm not copying the exact place, because as you can see, my placements of the file are very different from where Colonius is on the sides. So, I'm just using it as a reference so that way I can go out and find it, because I can't find any side shots anywhere. So this was like the best side shot I could find. So, yeah. I never seen Colonius video, but I seen his shop where he sells his files. So I just needed a good side shot so that way I can be able to get as much of the detail as possible. Because I was going to export the OBJ, because the OBJ did have like a mesh of colors and everything, but for some odd reason when I exported it in as an OBJ, the mesh didn't go with it, so I was like left without the mesh. So I was like, now I'm gonna have to look for a drawing. I'm gonna have to look for a picture or something. So this was like the best I could find for a front view and a side view. So. Yeah, I thought if I left and came back, the lagging would stop. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So, thank you for everybody for being part of the live stream. It's like, we're working on this helmet. We're working on this helmet tonight. We're, working on some of, some of this guy, trying to see what we can achieve. Like I said, like the design, I'm trying to get it as close as possible, and it's not easy. Some things have to be altered compared wrong button, compared to everything else. So it's like A lot of adjusting here. So yeah, put here and here, and put that here. So it's like little mishmash. Like it's a little mishmash. You know, I'm very new to this. I'm very new to the whole 3D modeling stuff. So I am not the best in the world. You know, I'm still learning as I go. Still learning as I go. I know that Uncle Jesse did a Magneto cosplay and had a 3D printed helmet. Yeah, and he actually got interviewed by Adam Savage at the New York City Comic Con, and they were talking about his Magneto cosplay and how he did it. And I know for a fact that Uncle Jesse had posted on his Instagram that he actually had two pieces of the for the helmet, that centerpiece. And surprisingly, on the first day, from what he posted, he said one broke on the first day. So luckily, he actually had a backup piece in his hotel room. So he was lucky for that one. You know, it's always good to carry like a backup piece and everything. So you're using the STL of the helmet as a mesh for the reference. Wait, hold on. So you're using the STL. No, I'm using the picture that he used of his STL as a reference. You know, not the actual STL. Because I have not bought any of his files, so I can't afford it. Can't afford those files. So you know, I'm just using it so that way I can get that details around the eye and around the brim. That's all I basically need because I have the basic shape. I just need to learn. I just need to know where all those details. So I'm close, but since the front and the back don't really mesh the same way, you know, it's like where these lines are, they don't match up with the lines in the front. So I'm trying my best to see what I can get. And what, now we have nobody here? Everybody left? Oh, because it's lagging. I don't know why it's lagging. So yeah, so I'm just using it as a reference so I can get this line detail, but the helmet from the side does not match. So it's like a little off compared to his. So, but like I said, you gotta try and you gotta sometimes guesstimate. I guess you could say you gotta kind of guesstimate where everything is going and stuff like that, and adjust. You're gonna have to bisect planes later on to see where everything is going. So see if I can even connect. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna center it, and then 2, 3, and then we have our point here. So, and we're gonna connect this one right here. And so, and I'm just gonna check. Look at that. See, look. See, if I was using the STL file, none of the imperfection would happen. Oh my lord, it's like. Okay, so I had to back it up. I kind of did it the wrong way before. So far we're kind of getting there. We're kind of getting there. So okay. Like I said, it doesn't really match in a lot of ways from the reference photo because, like I said, the side shot for some reason is a lot different from the front shot. They don't really go together. I don't know why. Drop 5 frames, detecting 22% over the last one. What is going on? Like, where did everybody leave? Who's here still? Who's still here in the live stream, or did everybody kind of leave because of the lagging? Are people still here? Because it's telling me 0 people, so I don't know if people are still here. Alright, so we pretty much have almost all of these details right here up and accounted for. We're just missing this one right here. So that one's gonna have to be fixed a little bit. So we're I don't know how I'm gonna do this one. It's gonna be a little off. Is everybody still here? Or actually, who is here? Or is it just my Nightbot that's here now? Is he the only one here? Who's still here? I'm gonna refresh the chat. I want to see. Participants, just me, apparently. I bore people to death? Oh, still here. I was like, I don't know. For some reason, it's telling me like there was like nobody here. I don't know why. It's like, why did everybody leave? Am I that unlovable? Like, it's like, why? Why? Good people should be loved. Nobody wants to be here. Nobody wants to be here. I'm just gonna connect that. Oh, F. You're both getting an F. I know for a fact I'm gonna have to really look at that. Look at that. F. You won't get. Wait, hold on. I know. I think I saw something here. No. Oh no. Okay. I thought there was like a 2 vertices right there from when I cut earlier. No, and I pressed the wrong button. Yeah. See. I pressed extrude. We don't need an extrusion. Like, there we go. So as you can see, that thing does not really mesh where it is on the side shot. And it don't mesh at all. It don't mesh. That's not how you function, people. That's not how the world works. The world works with people singing Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord, Kumbaya. I really think I'm boring people to death today. Really do, cause it's like where's the communication? Where's the talking? Where's the chatting? Where is everybody? I know there are a lot of people that just love to watch and everything. Like, you know, I like to watch videos, and I love enjoying the live streams and everything. But you know what I like more? I love I love interaction. I love interaction. That's one of my favorite things. You know, I don't interact in a lot of other people's live streams because oh my god, there's so many people messaging and texting and everything. It's like it's kind of hard for yourself to stand out. So your favorite YouTuber sees, you know, what you're saying. And then, like I write, like whenever one of my favorite YouTubers like sees my message, I get so happy, and you know, it's like I write a message back and everything. And it's like yeah, it's like I feel fulfilled, you know. I feel happy. All right, the one thing that's probably gonna actually match is this side shot right here. Like it's gonna be like the one section that actually does mesh well. So I'm not gonna. Oh, what the heck did I do? Oh, that's what I did. All right, so we're just gonna go here, and then we're gonna go here, here, and here, and we're gonna grab the point there. I'm gonna go grab here. Alright, we're gonna go here, here, and here. And obviously, like I said, it's a mishmash of stuff. Nothing's connecting the way it should be. You know, it's not perfect. It ain't perfect. And is it going to be perfect? Maybe not. You know, like that's how it is. That is exactly how it is. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna just go by center. We go here to last. Hold on. Got myself a message here. Hold on a second. Alright. Alright, so far so good. You know, we're just gonna move some of these vertices, you know, to fit where we want them. To fit where we want them. So we're gonna just scooch a little bit down. Scooch down a little bit here. A little bit lower. This one maybe a little higher. I don't know. Let's see. This one a little up. And we're just going to combine these two right here. To the last one. There we go. And I think we'll connect this one over here. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna scooch this down. Alright, so gonna move these because we want at least somewhat of a curve like it shows on this one. It's not gonna exactly match. It's gonna end up being like a little bit longer than the one we have. Look at that. See, look, these vertices don't even connect. Look at that. So we found one that doesn't connect. So it's gonna be similar, but not exact. So push this down. Push this here. 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 Alright, so it's somewhat good. Like I said, the way this model was, it left so many things up in the air. Like, oops, look at that. See? Somebody's partying. How long have you been working on this helmet? I just started it tonight. Turn now, I'm gonna take a long shot, so then I can concentrate. So yeah, but like I was telling people that this original helmet right here, like this base, all this was actually a Pepakura file that I found, and you know, so I decided, you know, it had no detail whatsoever. The mesh, oh my god, it had so many triangles, like not like so many triangles everywhere, and around the brim was like oh my god, way beyond like no perfection at all. So I'm like, jeez. And so, you know, we got this so far, and so what we're gonna do is take the side shot that we have and see. Okay, this is the front the front photo. I'm gonna make an attempt at something. So I'm gonna select all of these faces, and I'm gonna try something. Crap! This thing is off. This thing is off. I can't do it until I fix this. So I'm gonna shoot, 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 shoot. Stupid. Look at that. Let me bring you back to the subject. Shaking your bone with a shake, newbie. You look too scared, you would be a newbie in a shotgun. Bang! What's up with that thing? You wanna know how does it hang? So far I've been working on this helmet, maybe like a good hour and a half. You know, like a good hour and a half. And so there's something I've been dying to try for a while on how to, you know, bring out details. Then like, and I was thinking to myself, maybe if I can use the extrude key, it'll work. I'm not too sure. Never tried it before, so I don't really know if it'll actually work. But it never hurts to try. So, you know, it's like, hey, don't knock it until you try it, you know? You never know what you can accomplish without, you know, sometimes taking a guess, a chance, you know, it's like you're gonna have to see if it's actually possible to do it. And so, you know, I'm gonna see what happens here. Okay, so I have all those detail wait, not all of them. There you go, got those. So we have all of these all of these planes selected. So what I'm gonna do is click E. Hold on, in fact, before I do that, I'm gonna stay here, click E, go like that. And then, hopefully this works. I'm not too sure. Never tried it before. Never tried it once. So I'm gonna... Okay, it doesn't work in that aspect. Okay. So apparently it won't work in that way that I'm trying to. So it'll work in this way. So it'll bring it out. It'll bring it out there, you know, from the side and everything. So bring it forward. Maybe a little bit more forward, and then bring it in a little bit. And then I'm gonna have to like deselect a lot of these. That way I can actually adjust the back piece. So, it didn't work in the way I was hoping it was gonna work, but hey, what can you do? Let me get this arrow out of here. So we're gonna just remove all of these. It's taking a while because it's like I'm deselecting and I can't do it all. I can't do it in a group. So we're gonna deselect these. That way I can move the vertices. I mean the planes from the other one. So okay. So we got these. Now we're gonna use our arrow and push backwards. So we're gonna push a little backwards, maybe a little out. And then later on we're just gonna connect these together. At least I hope so. Like, you know, that way we have somewhat of a point. So far it looks like we have that bevel that we need, you know. So now what we're gonna do is take this plane, this edge right here, and then we're gonna, you know, see about it. Oh wait, I don't even have clipping on. Look at that. Alright, that's clipped there. And that's clipped there. So far, so good. We got. I think Magneto is coming along pretty well. Coming along pretty well. All right. Now, to find out how it looks, you know, right now we're just gonna select every, you know, single one of these. Let me just put here. We're gonna click all of this. We're gonna click these vertices. I mean these edges. We're gonna click all these edges. Okay. So we're gonna click there, there. And basically what we're gonna do is that we're gonna like harden these lines, you know, because that way we can get that sharpness that we want and desire, you know, because we don't want it to have like round edges, you know. It's like then it looks like a melted glop of stuff, you know. Like we don't want a melted glop of stuff. Do we want a melted glop? No, we don't want a melted glop. Who wants a melted glop? Not even if it was. Do we want a melted glop? You know, I know a lot of people love melted ice cream. Like, you know, sometimes I'll stick my ice cream in the microwave. You know, I like my ice cream, you know, to be like soft serve a little bit. You know, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. But you know, some things, you know, you don't want gloppy like slime. You don't want any sliminess. Sliminess, it leads to godliness. Oh, don't need that hard. No, not really. So you guys know that, you know, you can actually thicken your helmets and everything, but it doesn't necessarily work, and you have to do it in a specific order. You know, because I know a lot of people, you know, they thicken the helmets and everything, and you see extrusions coming out. Like there'll be like edges like peeking out of the actual file and everything, and nobody likes that because then you actually cannot 3D print it that way. You know, so it's like, you know, what can you do? You know, what would you do for a Klondike bar? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Bum, bum. Look at, we're almost to the last one right here, so we're at this one. Alright, so we're gonna press N. Gonna press N here. Go to the mean crease and press 1. So Oh, wait a minute. We almost forgot one thing. Look at this. Oh, Oscar, Oscar, Oscar. What is going through your mind? You're forgetting one thing. You know, you gotta forgot the bottom edge. I forgot the bottom edge. Jeez. You don't, because if you don't add a mean crease to this, then it's gonna look all rounded off, and it's not gonna look pretty. I'm gonna have to fix that. Look at that. It's like a little bit too messy. Look, it's crooked. It's crooked. That's not good. See, we all make mistakes. We all forget some stuff. Look at that. All right, so we're there. Now we're just gonna check to see how, you know, how basically this is coming out right now. We're gonna see. So we're gonna look for the modifier, and we're gonna look for a subdivision. And I always add 4 for the subdivision, so we're gonna add 4 and just to check it out, just to see how things have come along. We're gonna take the blue off. We're gonna take the face orientation off. So I can see that there's a little bit of warping around here. You can see like a little warping. So I'm probably gonna have to adjust this area right here a little bit. So we're just gonna go into object mode just to take a look. So as you can see that this has, I forgot that I had to connect that part. So I forgot to connect that. So we're gonna go edit mode. See, look at that. See? There's a face here that's there's a vertices that's not connected. See, there's no vertices there. So what we're gonna do is remove this face. Gonna delete it, and we're gonna go here, 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 and here. Press F, here, here, and here. Press F. Like I said, there's a good chance I'm gonna have to adjust around here, because look at this, it's not meshing the way it should. So you see it's like kind of curved off. So, and that's like basically how the PDO was. That's how the PDO was. I don't know why. So you would know that with stuff like this there was gonna end up being a lot of Bondo work. Like, cause it really had no detail. It had nothing of detail in this. So this matte cap is not showing me anything. We're gonna go. No, that's, and look, you can see this thing is kind of like warped on the side, like somebody dented it. Look at this. Look at those imperfections there. Look at it, it's got wrinkles and everything. So no, but if we fix it on one side, it'll be fine all the way around. So, but the stuff is not too bad. It's not too bad. So imagine, look at this. Look how triangulated that is. You see all of this right here? Not the most attractive looking. Like, and I ended up putting a hardness on here, which I wasn't supposed to. There was not supposed to be any hardness right there. So I took that one out. So all in all, you know, it's like, it's not too bad. I don't think so. I don't think it's like that bad of a file. Being that, you know, that it was originally. Okay, wait. See, look, found another imperfection. See, when you do the subdivision, you find those imperfections, those off parts that don't connect. So I'm gonna go here. Where was it? See, this one right here, this wasn't connecting. See, this doesn't connect. So add some edges here. F. And F here. Still gonna have to see about fixing these, because this is where the wrinkles are. This is exactly where the wrinkles are. So I think the best way to fix that issue is to repeat the process that's right here. You know, you gotta match these with the way it is here, because it's like folding and kind of wrinkling on both sides, so it's not like the best of files. You know, it's like whoever made it, I'm sure they worked hard on it, but you know, it's like for something like this, you might want to adjust it. You're gonna have to adjust the files. Like look at the difference between the front and the back. You know, it's like, and it was a pretty old file. I think this file has been sitting around for like years. You know, I found it online, and it was a PDO, and more people were working on, on stuff like this. You know, it's like, I don't know, this thing looks like it's, okay, wait, right, yeah, lower it, there we go. So we're just gonna select these right now, put F, add a face here, click F, and the rest is gravy for this section. You know, like, copy right here, do the same process for the whole thing. You know, this was the easiest part of fixing the mesh, to make sure the mesh was a little bit more cleaner. Like, there are a lot of faces on this mesh. You know, I was like, and I could have done this. I could have, clean up and see if, like, okay, there's no vertices or anything that needed to be removed. Let's see, check, delete any loose ones. Nope, because there are no loose ones now. So far it's pretty good. So far there's not any issues. The only issue that I have right now is obviously it's this piece right here. So I think I'm gonna have to grab here and kind of adjust it out, so that way it's not so in compared to everything else, because you can see there's like this indentation here. So it's like it's not the cleanest part. So it's like, I'm trying to see if it's something I can do here, because I remember it's like this part was a little bit more up and I moved it down. So maybe if I kind of bring it to where it originally was, it can make a difference. So take everything back to its original spot, or at least close enough to it. So as you can see, it's like, it's not perfect. Okay, now bring this out a little bit also, because this is, oh wait, hold on, I kind of brought a section that didn't need to go. So we're gonna bring this sucker out a little bit also. Bring you out a little bit. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Bring this a little in. There we go. Not too much. See, isn't this kind of helpful? I don't know who's still in here because everybody's quiet. Everybody is like as quiet as a mouse right now. Why? I don't know. Why is everybody quiet? Are you hypnotized by the sound of my voice? I don't know. You tell me. Is it hypnotic? Gonna make sure I can clean it up. Never gonna clean it up. No matter how messy it gets. Never gonna clean it up. That was from the first episode of the Bill Cosby Show. Never gonna clean it up. No matter how messy it gets. Look at that. I connected that mesh in the wrong place. Missed it by a mile. I don't know. See here? Okay. See here? Just little scooch right there. Little scooch right here. Trying to get it as close as I can. Scooch here. And there's like a little bit of an indentation here, so hold on, wait a minute. What is this? Ah, it's missed the part. That's fucking okay. Totally missed that one. Okay, now we can move it, see? Now we can move it. Alright, so now we're gonna click 4 again. And we're just gonna check. I'm sure there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed. Like this point, you know, there probably should be maybe a little bit more outer in, but we'll see when we go to the object mode. Okay, and this thing is still not connected for some odd reason. And this is sharp when it shouldn't be. Okay. That's not supposed to be sharp. It's supposed to be 0 here. Alright, so we're gonna go for this. See through. Gonna go to 0. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Aha. Look at that. See? Wait a minute, it's like not letting me grab it. Okay, now I grabbed it. Like they were like extra edges that weren't supposed to be here. I don't know why. I don't know why there were some extra edges there. Go to solid. Alright. So far, so good. Go put our viewport into 2 into 4 again. Go into object mode. And we're gonna just put it in the red, you know, for the Magneto color. Let's see here. Try a different color to see if I can see something better. Let's see. White. Okay, I think probably I bring this right here a little bit in more. You know, I think I should probably bring this in a little bit more. Maybe this too. Maybe this too. This is like a little bit further out because I moved that a little bit in. So we're gonna go back into 0 and edit. We're gonna grab the edges here. Okay, hold on. Oh, look at that. Alright, so we're gonna bring this in here. So far it's looking a lot better. Alright. So far it looks like it's starting to look how it's supposed to look. That's the important thing. It's starting to look how it's supposed to look. So we're gonna go back into the layout, go to 4. Probably gonna have to adjust this. Like, it looks like it's missing a hardened edge right here. So we're gonna go into edit. Yeah, look at that. There was a crease missing there, and there's a crease missing here. So there you go. See? So that's fixed. Let's see. Just checking. Okay, that's good. Okay, this needs a 1. Alright, that's good right there. I know there was something in the back. I remember there was like something here. See, look. It looks like there's a wrinkle here. I don't know why. But let's see if there's an edge I didn't put. No, there's an edge there. Don't know why. Let's see. Okay, that's locked in there. So is that. Yeah, unclip that. I don't. I think I know what's going on though. I think it's probably these vertices right here, these edges and faces. So look at that. Something here's not right. Okay. Wait a minute, what? One solid line? Not supposed to be one solid line. Okay, now look. Ah, there was an added edge that was not supposed to be there. There was an added edge that wasn't supposed to be there. Alright, so what we're going to do here is remove this. And we're going to connect this and this and this and this. Obviously, we're going to put a face back here. And then we're going to connect here and here and here. And add a face there. Which will remove that imperfection that we actually had a little while ago. So I'm going to remove this. And connect here, 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 and here. Put face. And then here, 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 and here. F for another face. And then here, here, and here. And then F. So obviously, since I had to make that new one, gotta harden this edge. So we gotta put a 1 there. and a 1 over here. So, but there's not supposed to be a sharp edge. Wait, why is? Oh wait, okay, I see what it is. There's no face there. My bad. There's not even a face there. So we gotta F. There we go. The things I don't realize until later. So okay, we get here. Okay, see? Another thing that's not supposed to be here. Look at that. There's a face there. Alright, so now look at that. That's looking a lot nicer. That's looking a lot cleaner. Let me pick a different face. I think that I can actually... Wait, hold on. Never mind. I know what to do. Cavity. There we go. So I gotta... if I just bring this out a little bit more, it'll give me more of that perfect round shape there. So we're gonna go to edit mode. And just gonna bring this out a little bit. Let's see, edit mode. Let's see, left side. I'm just gonna take a little quick peek over here. Remove the mesh. Okay, so okay, I think I know what the thing is. All right. Nobody's supposed to be here. So like I said, it's not going to be exact to anything. You know, there's a lot of differences. Probably going to adjust this a little bit more, bring it out a little bit up. But, you know, I'm probably going to adjust this, but look at this. Looks like it's got premature wrinkles. It's got brow lines, it's got frown lines. It's premature aging. I've only been working this for a while and it's already prematurely aging. Wow, like look at all these freaking errors, like last 2 minutes long. I gotta ask, how bad is the lagging? Is it lagging? Because I want to know. Who's still here that can tell me about the lagging? Who's still here that will tell me the honest answer about the lagging? Is it lagging? Is it bad? Is it horrible? Is anybody even still here? That's a little bit better now. Probably gonna bring this down a little bit, make it a little bit wider. I'm guessing nobody else is still here because I think probably the lagging got so bad that people up and left. I guess, I don't know. I only see about 2 viewers here. And I'm gonna check. Did I did I lose any subscribers because of the lagging? Let me see. Tell me true. Yes, I did. I lost 1 subscriber because of the lagging, I guess. Well, yeah. So far, guys, it's looking pretty nice. And I think if I was to add a solidifier, so let's see, solidify. So let's see, where's my solidify? Okay, this is my solidify. So if I bring it up, yep, I lose all that extrusion that I was seeing. So that's good. So let's see how far I can go without getting any extrusions on the outside, because we don't want extrusions on the outside. That's the last thing we need. So now we're gonna go to object mode, see if there are any extrusions sticking out. Nope. There are no extrusions sticking out. This probably has to get a little bit fixed here. This little piece right here. There we go. That was simple. Nobody wants to be here. So I'll probably bring the bottom parts a little bit more in, just to give it more of that flatness. I don't know. I probably would want to keep it out more, that way, when people try to stick in their ears, they'll get their ears hit on the plastic so much. So I go to this edge. Let me see. Is there an edge here? No, there's no edge there. It's supposed to be an edge, so we're gonna sharpen that up. There we go. So that's nice. This helmet is actually not looking half bad now. It's not looking half bad at all. So I'm actually very, very content with how this has turned out so far. So let me try the red now. I think I'd like to try the red to see how it's looking. It might not be the best color to try. Or wait, hold on. I know a better red to try. Something like a. Yeah, that's the one. So I think this one is actually pretty good. I think I should take off that sharp edge right there out though. I don't think we need that sharp edge there. So we're gonna just put that as back to 0. Yeah, there you go. That's better right there. So yeah, all we need now is to be able to put on the plate right there. All we gotta do is just put on that little piece right there, and I think we're golden. We're golden. You were so quiet. I thought you left, Sandy, because nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. I don't know how bad the signal is, because I don't know. It's never been this bad before, so I don't know what's going on. And I'm not even downloading a thing, so I don't know what is going on. It doesn't love me today. My signal doesn't love me. So just gonna try to straighten this out a little bit. There we go. Forgot that I gotta also select these. that in. Okay. And do you sell these at all? What, the files or the actual helmets? Uh, because I've never sold files before because I just recently started doing the whole 3D modeling of files, so I've never ever done it before. So this is all new to me. But on a scale of 1 to 10, guys, what do you think? Well, I think I am planning on selling files because you know I think I've gotten pretty good at making these so far. I gotten pretty good. Like, come on, this was an OBJ. This was a PDO converted to an OBJ and now redone to become a STL. And you know, it's like not the same as you know what Colonias did because I used this just because I needed to get the outlining detail of it, but from basing it off a Pepakura file and then being able to model it to get to this point, I think it's pretty good. So I do think I plan on selling files like the files that I have. So if anybody's interested, you know, they can send me a message. I think I'm gonna be selling the files for like about $20 each because honestly it did take a lot of work to make these files and it necessarily wasn't easy. You know, some took me weeks just to get right, or at least close enough to right. So, but you know, all in all, look at this. You know, like this, the detail is not that bad. I still gotta fix that little wrinkle right there. I don't know why there's wrinkles here. I'm gonna have to see. Let me see. I'm gonna go into 3. Oh, I see why there's a wrinkle now. This right here is not connected. Look at that, guys. It's not connected right there. Things you find out and didn't realize until it was too late. See, look, not connected. Not a connected face. So would you not sell this because it's not from Wait, I don't understand the question, Ian. So what do you mean I would not sell this because it's from a Look at me, I'm 10? You're 10 years old? I'm gonna... No, I would sell this file because, you know, it's not it's not the same as the one that it started off as because it's wait, hold on. Oh, wait a second. Here, what's this? Okay, the orientation is fine. What's off here? Something is off. Well, let's see. I'm gonna click 4 and see if it connects this time. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to get rid of that wrinkle right there. That little look at that, got a little bump. But yeah, since it's a PDO file to OBJ and then OBJ to this, would you sell something like this since the beginning PDO wasn't yours? I don't think so because you know it's like the PDO that I started off with was very flat Basically it was just a cone shape. It was just a cone shape. There was no detail in it, so it's not just converting the file. It's adjusting and changing it and fixing it. But to make one from scratch is it's so simple. Basically, all you need is a ball. All you need is a sphere. Cut it in half, then add a cone, attach the vertices all around, and you basically got the same shape for Magneto's helmet. Which I'll probably end up doing that, make a fresh new one. But I'm just messing around with this PDO. So if people ever, have PDOs that are like old PDOs that have no detail whatsoever, and they're trying to learn how to adjust files and everything and make them into PDOs, this is actually one way you can go. So it's actually like a pretty good option, like for those that are starting out. Like we all gotta start somewhere. We all gotta start somewhere. We all have somewhere we gotta start taking our training and practicing with PDOs and everything. I know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why the frame rate is dropping. It's been like that all night tonight. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I wish I knew. I really did. But it's becoming a pain. It's becoming a pain today. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried several times to fix the issue, and nothing I do is fixing it. I don't know what the problem is. I started with converting, but I've never sold anything. Well, for me, I didn't start with converting. I started just trying to make my own files. Like I have the files from, like I have the helmets that I just recently made of Common Riders. Like one of the hardest helmets that I made that was a Common Rider. I thought it was gonna be pretty easy, but I was so wrong. It wasn't easy at all. And that was Common Rider running Cheetah from the Common Rider 01 series. And it's got a lot of bevels and details, and the ears were a pain. That the base of the helmet was easy, but the main part around the ears and everything had so much detail. And I was using a drawing, like a concept art, I guess you would say, because it had a front image, it had a front side and a side. That made no sense. So if I sold something I had converted, that would be bad. Well, I guess so, because one, I guess, some people sell their Peppercurl files, and they're trying to make money. And there are other PDOs that are just from when people first started, that are like based off game rips, that they don't add detail in it. So there are PDOs that are just are game rips that have no detail in it. So and they're just they're converted from OBJ or from that game style, and then exported as an OBJ, and then the OBJ is converted into a PDO. So because if you've seen a lot of Peppercurl files in the beginning, a long time ago, a lot of them were just very flat surfaces, no detail. The detail was actually in the colored mesh. It was actually in the color mesh. That's where all the detail was, and a lot of people didn't know how to get the detail out from using the mesh. So it's hard. All you do is like what a lot of other people do. They open an Etsy shop. They open an Etsy shop and try, to advertise and everything. Like me, I mostly advertise on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, and here on YouTube, to do all the things that I do. And one of the hardest parts of it is that a lot of these files take up to days. It takes up to days or weeks to do it. Like I was working on the Common Rider Build Genius helmet, and for the life of me, I couldn't figure out for a while how to do the tubes that come out, because it's like a curve and it looks like a pipe and then everything. It's like I didn't know how to do that, so I had to ask a friend, and kind of after a while I figured it out. And then Blender had a video out on their YouTube channel on how to make tubes and pipes in different ways. So I found one way to do it, and and it's a lot easier than the other way. So I kind of figured it out after a while. So it takes time. It's not easy. I've been trying to learn 3D printing. I mean 3D modeling for like years, and half the time I gave up because I was stressed, and nobody wanted to help me with advice or answers. So if you have files and you want to perfect them, try working on them, and you can even take pictures of them and then try to use those pictures as references in Blender, and try to build around it using those reference photos, and getting it, and you wouldn't be actually using the person's file, you're making your own. And all you have to do is just because people are making replicas of what's in the cartoon, replicas from a movie, and everybody's just going to look similar from that, unless it's an original design. Then you're using somebody else's design and selling it as your own, which is a bad thing. So it's never good to take somebody else's design and then call it your own, or sell it as if it was yours. So that's one bad thing. Look at all those helmets back there sitting on that bed. Look at all those helmets. I'm gonna have to adjust this part. Looks like it's a little bit further out than it should be. So adjust that and everything. So I gotta adjust this so I can fix that. Remove that wrinkle. You don't want wrinkles. Wrinkles are bad. Even though when you print things out, you're gonna sand anyway and fill in those print lines. And so, do those helmets mean you got your printer fixed? Oh no, these are helmets I've had already here for a while. These are helmets I worked on in the past few weeks, but the printer is working now. It really is. I ended up making it as a direct drive printer. So now the motor is actually on top of the heating block and the fan. So now it's coming from there, and the filament's coming from the top. So a whole different setup. So right there, printing a helmet using a new filament I found on Amazon. Actually, I found this new filament. It's called Duramic 3D. Duramic 3D. It's supposed to be a PLA Plus filament, and I found it for like $14.99 on Amazon. $14.99 for a PLA Plus filament. It's been working out great. The filament that I had recently that I was using also, it was a good filament, but for some odd reason, even though it was sealed, when I opened it and used it, it kind of was, I guess there was moisture in the filament, and it was going through too easily, and I heard crackling in the filament when it went through the heating block. And so there goes $15 down the drain from that filament. That's one of the reasons why I try to ask for donations for people that want to help support the channel and want to see more builds and want to learn more stuff, because it goes to the materials to keep making content, to keep building and keep going, and not stop, because people keep telling me, There are no videos that do step by step. They'll do time lapses. They'll show you from beginning to finish, but they won't explain or tell you exactly what they use, where they got it, and the name brands of what they use. Do you do anything Destiny related? I just recently started 3D modeling, so I haven't even touched anything from Destiny yet. Most likely, I could probably model stuff from Destiny. I would have to give it a try, but I've only been 3D modeling now for a month, so I've only been at this for a month, so I'm pretty new at the 3D modeling aspect of prop making. So I wanted to do something new, learn a new skill, because I would get a lot of my files from my friend Robert, because he does 3D modeling, but I really wanted to learn it myself and do stuff for myself, because eventually he's gonna get busy and he's not gonna have time, and I will need files for customers that come and ask me for stuff, and I will have to tell them I can't, I don't have it, or I won't be able to obtain the file until so and so time. So it's a process. It's a process. So I'm just seeing where I can go from this, because so far I started off with some Common Writer, and I'm doing pretty good with Common Writer, because I like Common Writer. And Bandai has had that little announcement, or a couple of my friends had to close down their Etsy stores because they were selling Power Ranger related items. So I didn't want to have any problems if they told me I couldn't sell any Power Ranger helmets. So I was like, I want to learn 3D modeling now. I got to be more determined, and so I can actually keep doing, and maybe get some people that are into Common Writer, and then learn other stuff. Make helmets from other movies, other video games, maybe some guns, swords, and props and stuff like that. And the more I go, the more I'll learn, and the more I'll be able to figure things out in the whole modeling aspect of things. It's like, it's gonna take time. I'm not gonna. You can't learn 3D modeling so fast. You're not gonna learn all the tricks of the trade overnight. So it's a process, and sometimes I will stay up until 3 a.m. Trying to finish something, and I won't be able to, because then I find I'll be like, I second guess some of the things, and I'll change something up. I'll add this. I'll remove this. I'll add this. I'll replace this. I'll do that. And then I'm like looking for like photos of stuff to get the right angles that I need. Especially like some of the hardest parts are like getting the back piece. Especially for Common Writers, they show you a front view and a side view, but they don't show you a lot of the time a back view. So sometimes you gotta go through the video and find the character, and pause it and get a screen grab of that piece, so you can find it, see what detail it has in the back, and then add it in there later. So I'm so talkative right now. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this guy? He came out pretty good. It took a while. It's like it takes a while to do these things. It's not easy. So it's like, still gotta fix some of these pieces on the side, like especially where that sharp piece, that sharp end right here, because it's got a little bit of a thing. Maybe if I bevel it and then fix the stuff, I gotta see what I can do. But the front, so far, I was able to fix it. It's got a few like imperfections like around here. Got some imperfections around here, so I'm gonna have to fix this part, because it's not necessarily perfect, and you want the file to look nice. You want the file to look nice. There's nothing wrong with wanting the file to look nice. It's like, see, look at that. It's like, this thing is so imperfect right there. Gotta find a way to fix it up, you know? I don't know. There's something off about it. I'm just trying to figure out what it is. Yeah, figure something off about this. Because it's like, look how thick that wall is, guys. Look how thick that thing is. That's a good thickness. I'm starting to figure out. I'm trying to think that that bulge is actually from the thickness. Yeah, I think it's from because these parts are overlapping, and it's causing that bulge. So I think if I go here and maybe bevel it in a way, I don't know. I don't know, maybe beveling will actually help it in the long run and change it up. So we're gonna remove this space here. Then we're gonna go here and here. Add it again for this side. And then here, here, here. Oh, not there. Here. Add the space there. Alright, so gonna add an F here. Alright, that's good right there. F. This is gonna be the hard part, yeah. So I think this is where it's gonna give me the issue again. I don't know. Like I said, it's all about. I'm just guesstimating everything. I am pretty much just guesstimating, and then I'm gonna see what happens when I smooth it out. All right. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna smooth it out to number 4. Give it a nice semi-thickness. That's the object mode. Alright, still has that little bit of a bulge, and I got a little bit of an extrusion right here because this part, I guess I didn't harden it. So we're gonna go here. I don't like it yet. That thing didn't have an extrusion, so we're gonna. Yeah, this is at 50. Let me put it at 100 at 1 and see what happens. So we're gonna go back to 4. Oh, there's an extrusion. Look, it's extruded. Like, so most likely we'll have to put in like an inner shell. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. Why Blender instead of something like Fusion 360? I actually use both. I actually use both, but a lot of people don't have access to Fusion 360. So a lot of the time, you know, I will use Blender for some stuff, and help people. They ask me for tips while I'm building something, and because they can't have Blender, they can't have Fusion 360. It could most likely most computers can't handle Fusion 360. People don't. Not a lot of people have that type of computer that they can do a lot of editing without the computer freezing up on them. So it's like I would say this is a good program to use. And a lot of people use it. A lot of people use Fusion 360 for a lot of their work and modeling and stuff like that, making their cosplays. So, I use Fusion 360 for like making props. Like I did some of the Sentry weapons from Power Rangers. Like I did the Pink Sentry weapon. I was working on the what was the name of that weapon? There was another Sentry weapon that I was working. I was actually working on the Pink Slayer bow in Blend and Fusion 360. I didn't realize Fusion 360 did that. I guess my computer is better than I thought. Yeah, because if you're doing like high detail stuff, it will sometimes freeze if you have like if you have one of those old chips, like a Pentium 3, because that's not you need like a 5 or 7, or even better a 9, because that's like the newest one. So a lot of people use that right now. And so it just it depends on the computer. Like my laptop couldn't do a lot of stuff. My laptop would occasionally freeze up on me. It would sometimes freeze up and I couldn't do anything. So I'm lucky that I had it. I'm gonna actually save this, and because I want to see if I can fix that. Like. So I want to say that because like I'm not gonna work on it all night. So yeah, but not too shabby. Besides these wrinkles that are showing up on here, everything else looks nice. Believe it or not, most likely it probably won't even end up being the same PDO I started with, because I might end up removing a lot of these small meshes that consist of this file. You see, like it's got all of these smaller meshes that would most likely cause the problem of why it's getting the wrinkles, because the faces are so tight and close to each other. So it might cause like a bit of a bulge, and the bigger the vertices, the smoother it can be. Like here in the front, you could see that there's some wrinkles right here. Because the verts are a little bit off, because they kind of triangulate and get smaller. Blender looks like a foreign language to me. That in the beginning, that's what I thought, because I couldn't read it. I couldn't figure anything out, and I tried my best to figure it out, and I gave up for like a couple years. I didn't even touch Blender at all. And then when Blender 2.8 came out, I was actually able to read it a little bit better and understand it. And then my friend Robert would actually help me out and tell me, okay, you need to do this and this and this. And I've been able to, so far, remember some of the hotkey functions. And so it makes things a lot easier using those hotkeys. So, it's possible to learn. It's not as hard as I thought it was. Especially 2.8 is a little bit more user friendly than the ones before it, in my opinion. I know other people probably would say differently, that it's not as user friendly. If anything, it's probably less user friendly, because things have changed a lot over the time. Sandra D. You're getting my chat late. It's not that I'm getting the chat late, it's that I'm seeing it late. I'm not seeing it, because I just saw it late right now. I will buy this file. Sandy will buy the file. But I will be working on a better one, because you wanna perfect. So You know, most likely all these verts would end up disappearing. All these faces will be disappeared. All these faces will be disappeared, and changed and made into bigger ones. You know, like like these four could have made one. You know, these four could have made one. And the bad thing is you can't really delete all of these. You can't delete them in one shot. You know, you gotta be precise on where you're gonna cut and then how things are gonna connect with one another. And so most likely all of this section right here is gonna be deleted, removed, and replaced with other ones. And so it's just, you know, like I removed every plane that was here and replaced it and added, and you know, it's like, because like I said, this PDO had no detail whatsoever. So it was like, yeah. It's just how things are. So do you guys have any any other questions? Anything else you want to ask? Anything else you want to know? Anything you're curious about? Could you use the smooth function in the sculpt mode? I haven't tried the sculpt mode yet. I'm not gonna touch sculpt mode until I learn more about it. It's one function I still don't know much about. Look at that. This thing looks like a red, like a 3D print with red filament. This looks basically like something you printed with red filament. It looks just like it because you get all those lines, unless you go like number 5, and then it's like completely smooth. Look at that. From 4 to 5, look at the difference. From 4 to 5. But I think probably most likely you could probably use the smoothing function, but I think you would have to be more careful. That way you don't lose any of that detail you have. Oh, I look so forward to smoothing that out, to getting that out. I don't know the first thing about it. It's just the only thing I've tried. I made a ball and then I tried to see what all the function did too. Yeah, I did that too. Like I made a ball and then I started sculpting and everything, and I ended up making some type of troll. I made like some type of troll. Like I don't think I'd be able to make like an actual person's face yet. You know, it's like a little hard. But I think the closest I could come is making something that looks like a hideous troll. So anybody got questions? Anybody got some questions? Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Oh my golly, it's a holly jolly Christmas this year. I think this one's pretty much done. I know all I gotta do after is change this, you know, redesign this. I'm gonna have to make something a little bit fresher. This is I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this. And also I gotta make sure I can actually get it to, you know, to fit into place. You know, like right. No, like around here somewhere. Hold on. Yeah, I just gotta adjust it and see what I can do with this. You know, change it up a little bit because I'm not feeling the design. It's got too many faces on the main body piece. That face. You gotta change all of this right here. I want to make it a little bit like two planes and then bevel it and everything. All right, well, I think I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I'm gonna call it a night. So far, it took about a couple hours just to do this, and also with the live stream kept interrupting. So yeah, you know, I want to thank whoever's still here. You know, thank you for joining me on the live stream. And I'm gonna come back again next Thursday, I hope, and do another live stream. Maybe model something different, something from scratch, so you guys can see how it is and what I do. Maybe I can figure out how I can put the key function on screen, if that's even possible during a live stream. And yeah, and then we'll see what we can. We'll see what we can create. We'll see what we can build from there. So until then, guys, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Have some fun. Do something. Go play in the snow. Play in the sun if you're in California or Florida or Puerto Rico like me. And yeah, check you out later. And thank you for being here and subscribing if you did. And if you did, smash the like button. I appreciate that. I love you even more now when you smash that like button, because I love when people smash the like button. So I'll see you then. Take care and peace